The Los Angeles Rams were cruising toward the #1 seed just 5 weeks ago. On November 24th, they sat at 9-2 after demolishing the Buccaneers with a schedule that suggested they'd coast to the top spot in the NFC. Fast forward to today, and everything has collapsed spectacularly. The Rams are 2-3 in their last 5 games, including embarrassing losses to the Carolina Panthers and Atlanta Falcons. Injuries played a role, especially with Davante Adams sidelined, but that shouldn't transform an elite team into one that struggles against weak competition. Whether they took their foot off the gas, tried saving energy for playoffs, or simply overlooked inferior opponents doesn't matter. The result is devastating. Los Angeles has squandered almost everything they built this season. They're out of contention for the NFC West title and the #1 seed. Now they'll play on Wild Card Weekend and travel throughout the playoffs. This creates 2 major problems. First, it gives Adams less recovery time before he needs to return as a crucial red zone weapon. Second, the Rams face an inherent disadvantage traveling across time zones to prepare for games. If playoffs started today, Los Angeles would travel to Chicago to face the Bears instead of hosting Green Bay. The Bears are one of the division's hottest teams right now, while the Packers have lost 3 straight. Matthew Stafford's MVP candidacy has taken massive damage. Back on November 24th, he had 30 touchdowns against just 2 interceptions, the strongest selling point for his resume against Drake May's breakout season. Since then, he's thrown 6 interceptions in 5 games, bringing his ratio to 42 touchdowns and 8 picks. Still impressive, but May now sits at 30-8 with a much worse supporting cast. What was once a runaway award has become a legitimate debate. The Atlanta loss did significant damage to their draft position. Trading the 26th pick to the Falcons in the 2025 draft, which Atlanta used to select James Pierce Jr., looked brilliant. A win in Atlanta would have sent that pick to Los Angeles at #8. Currently, it sits at 12, with a real chance it drops as low as 20th. The opportunity to land a top quarterback and develop a succession plan has evaporated. The Rams won't get an elite passer without trading up, which seems highly unlikely. The NFC South has bizarrely figured out how to neutralize Puka Nacua. He has 9 games this season failing to reach 100 receiving yards, including all 4 games against NFC South opponents. Nacua averages 77 yards per game against that division, compared to 120 yards against everyone else. The division runs 3 deep zone coverages designed to eliminate explosive plays, drastically limiting the Rams' passing attack. This matters enormously if they land the 5 seed and travel to face the Panthers or Buccaneers. The cracks are showing everywhere. Teams now have 5 losses worth of film showing what beats the Rams, particularly on offense. Los Angeles soared behind the NFL's #1 scoring offense, but 4 of those 5 losses shared one trait: inability to hit their season scoring average. Sean McVay is one of the league's best coaches, but good coaches will study those weaknesses and capitalize in the playoffs. The Rams remain talented with Super Bowl potential, but major issues have emerged. Without Adams, the offense regressed significantly, and the defense falters against subpar competition. They've done tremendous damage to themselves over 5 weeks, with ramifications extending beyond this season. For comprehensive NFL playoff coverage and breaking news, subscribe to USA Today News and turn on notifications for all the latest updates.